my name is April Papitas, and I'm the Usborne Books consultant doing the party here tonight. Thank you for taking some time out of your schedule to come and learn about these amazing books. I know you'll have a great time and enjoy them just as much as I do. Alright, we're going to start with the complete book of Bible stories, which shows several of the different features that our books have to offer. Start here in the front, where it's got a list of several different stories. This is one of our combined volumes, so there's lots of stories in one title, which is a nice value. And this one is also what we call a dual level reader. So that means there's two reading levels built into the same book. Here at the top, there's a basic version of the story, and then along the bottom, there's more detail. So it's really good for different age levels. So say you've got a 2-year-old and 5-year-old. The 2-year-old would probably be up here with their attention span, and the 5-year-old likely down here. Another great thing is once they start learning how to read, they can go through the levels all over again. They can start up here at the top, and then add in the bottom as they're ready. So it's got a great life of longevity to it as far as ages go. If you look here in the back, there's also a CD that reads a story, and it reads the more detailed version of the story. This particular title is $24.99, so it's a great value for all those stories. It has both Old and New Testament, in case you're curious. We have other books like this one, Farmyard Tales, Fairy Tales, and Princess Stories, which are all dual level readers. Next, this is one of our activity books. It's one of our Wipe Clean series. This one is Wipe Clean 1, 2, 3. It comes with a dry erase marker, and they're all $7.99 each. Otherwise, they come in collections. And they take the dry erase marker, and then they can do activities on all the given pages. This one has them writing numbers and tracing different objects on each of the pages. Helps them work on their fine motor skills, as well as whatever particular skill the book is looking at, in this case, counting. So it's got all sorts of different varieties of activities. If they lose the marker or it dries out or any of those things, they can get any dry erase marker to replace it. This is my first big book of numbers. We also have shapes and colors. This one comes with this little pen. So if you open it up, you got this marker. Sorry, this little pen, and it makes sound as they put it on the little spaces. And it has two different sounds, so it's self-correcting. For those kids who really want to do things themselves, this is great. This first one says, how many cats live on Sophie's Street? So they go over here and they count all the cats. And let's say they say there's 5 cats. So there's a little buzzer sound. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there's a little buzzer sound that says, nope, that's not right. But if they go to the 4, which is a correct number, they get a happy trill sound. These are really great at teaching some of those basic foundational skills and letting them do it independently. These titles are only $9.99, so they're a great deal. This is 365 Things to Make and Do. This is a fantastic activity book for those really cold winter days we've been having far too many of, or those days where they just need a little something to do inside. It's got all sorts of project ideas, like it says, 365 things, and they're on different levels of ability. Gives all sorts of different ideas. They're great for parties because they give little activities that they can do to decorate for parties or things to do at parties. And the really nice thing about this book is it uses things that you have on hand, different materials, such as leaves and cotton balls and paints and paper, just the things you're most likely to have at home if you've got little kids at home. And this one is $24.99 as well. It's a great value. It is spiral bound, which is a great feature, so you can lay it open flat and it's going to stay open for you. Want to share some of our nonfiction titles with you. These are Sharks and Big Cats. They're both in our Discovery collection. They're really good for those kids that like to know facts and want to know how big, how far, how fast, where they live, what they eat. They're great examples of those. They've got great photography as well as some sketches and drawings. A great feature about these books is they're internet linked. So So there are links on all the different pages that can bring them to websites to learn more information. So there's an example of one. There's going to be pictures and videos and different things like that to give them a little bit more. And I think in our computer generation, it's really nice to have that feature as well. Wanted to also share a few of our Kane Miller titles. This one is called Anna Hibiscus Splash. It's got beautiful illustrations and it's based in Africa. So people who are looking for multicultural books or blended families, as far as ethnicity, this is really useful for that. As you can see, that's Anna Hibiscus's mom. So we got different nationalities being represented there. So that's a lot of fun. It goes through the different story, and it's set in Africa, so they get to learn a little bit about the culture there, but not in a encyclopedic kind of way, just in a very natural way. Illustrations are gorgeous, so those are a lot of fun. Finally, I got a couple of the chapter books in the Kane Miller series. I wanted to be sure to show you these. They are chapter books for your beginning reader. As far as chapter books go, they still have pictures, which kids love. They also have some great descriptive words like grumpy and excitement, swoops. They got these great descriptive words. And they're very short chapters, so they don't get discouraged. There are collections available for both of these. Billy B and Jack are best friends, so they're in each other's books. So it's great to have those two different options and have them kind of mixed together. Thank you again for coming tonight, and we're going to move on to the shopping now. Thank you.